They say age brings wisdom. But what if something you've done for decades is silently affecting how long you'll live? This shocking truth about an act most consider harmless, especially in private, is rarely spoken about, yet it could determine whether you make it past 87. Meet Robert, 72. Retired teacher. 2 kids, 1 grandchild, walks every morning. But he had a habit, private, consistent, and something no doctor ever asked about. He never thought masturbation could impact his heart, hormones, and brain. But when he collapsed in his backyard one afternoon, the hospital reports uncovered something surprising. You see, for older adults, masturbation isn't just about pleasure. It plays a direct role in regulating testosterone, dopamine, and even stress levels. But too much of it, or doing it with certain preconditions, can trigger a cascade of problems. From chronic fatigue to prostate inflammation and even arrhythmias, the risks increase after age 65, especially when it's used as an emotional crutch rather than a healthy practice. Let's be clear, masturbation isn't bad. In fact, moderate activity is shown to support prostate health and reduce the risk of certain cancers. But here's the danger. Older adults, especially men living alone, often fall into compulsive patterns. One study in Japan showed a 38% increase in cardiovascular strain among elderly men who masturbated daily without proper hydration, nutrition, or recovery. It's not the act, it's the imbalance. Here's the science behind it. As we age, our bodies lose elasticity in blood vessels. The intense rush of blood pressure during climax can spike heart risks, especially in those with undiagnosed conditions. Pair that with declining testosterone and dopamine receptors, and your brain starts craving more stimulation while your body struggles to keep up. The result? Sleep disruption, irritability, and even early-onset cognitive fog. Robert, after recovery, saw a geriatric therapist who explained the pleasure trap, a loop where older adults use dopamine spikes to compensate for loneliness or depression. It's not just about what you're doing, it's why you're doing it. Once Robert addressed his mental health and balanced his habits, not only did his energy return, his blood pressure stabilized, and so did his mood. So what can you do? First, be honest with yourself. If masturbation is daily and you feel more tired, irritable, or anxious afterward, that's a sign of imbalance. Second, get your heart, hormone, and prostate levels checked. And third, replace the habit, when needed, with walks, cold exposure, or social activity, all of which also trigger healthy dopamine without taxing your system. Don't let a silent habit steal years from your life. You deserve to live past 87. Not just longer, but stronger, clearer, and more vibrant. This might be uncomfortable to hear, but it's more uncomfortable to face too late. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and take control of your well-being one honest step at a time.